Drop the axe! Drop the...
Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Pursuit. Today we launch a new, fresh series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops.
Hey!
Every reckless choice flips on instant justice mode. Buckle up. Let's roll right now, folks. Just after 4 p.m. on May 8th, 2025, panic spread through the Pacific Beach Taylor Branch Library in San Diego when 53-year-old William Hanley walked in holding an axe and behaving erratically. Terrified patrons quickly dialed 911, prompting an urgent police response to the unfolding threat.
4725 Cass? Yeah. Okay, what is your phone number? What is he doing with it?
He's whacking tables with it.
Okay, stay on the line with me. You said your name was...
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm sorry, your phone number one more time. It's coming up different. Is anybody injured?
Not yet.
Okay, stay on the line with me. I'm going to get my officer started. I'm not going to hang up on you. You might hear some switching. Hold on.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Officers found Hanley nearby, still armed and agitated. Despite repeated verbal commands to drop the weapon, he refused to comply. The tense standoff escalated within moments, and officers were forced to use lethal force to neutralize the danger, a moment partially captured on video by witnesses.
Hey, put your hands up, put your hands up. Take the axe out, take the axe out. Put it down, put it down. Put the axe down. Put the axe down. Hey, get some distance, get some distance. Drop it, drop it, drop it.
I'm gonna create a scene so the whole world sees it.
No,
Get the fuck away from me.
drop the axe, drop the axe, drop the... Hey, put your hands up, put your hands up. Take the axe out, take the axe out. Put it down, put it down. Put the axe down. Put the axe down. Hey, get some distance, get some distance. Drop it, drop it, drop it.
I'm gonna create a scene so the whole world sees it.
No,
Get the fuck away from me.
drop the axe, drop the axe, drop the... Hey, you got it? I'm gonna go grab. I'm gonna kick the axe away. You got it? I got you.
I'll get the back. Go ahead.
Hanley received immediate medical aid and was transported to the hospital. Fortunately, no civilians or officers were harmed. Hanley now faces several serious felony charges, including assault with a deadly weapon and resisting arrest with violence. On February 5th, 2023, around 7:55 p.m., an officer observed a black GMC Yukon run a red light near the I-75/85 ramp to University Avenue. When a traffic stop was attempted, the driver refused to comply, initiating a pursuit through multiple roads and ramps while driving recklessly. During the chase, the SUV struck another vehicle before the driver and passenger fled on foot. The officer remained to assist the crash victims, while aviation units tracked the suspects into a wooded area. Both were located and taken into custody without further incident. The pursuit covered about 4 miles. The driver, Troy Gervais Porter, faces multiple charges including felony fleeing, reckless driving, and hit and run. Officers also recovered a modified Glock pistol nearby. This case highlights how fleeing and reckless actions not only endanger lives but also lead to more severe legal consequences. Running a red light and fleeing forces officers into high-risk decisions like a pit maneuver. While effective, it underscores how one reckless act can escalate into a dangerous situation for everyone involved.
That your vehicle was located?
Oklahoma City, May 2024. A routine traffic stop took a disturbing turn when a 71-year-old Vietnamese man was tackled by police after making an illegal turn. Though visibly confused and speaking limited English, the elderly driver showed no signs of resistance, yet was forcefully brought to the ground by a younger officer.
That's why, I cannot parking behind her.
Okay, well, you are required to go as far away between, you're not supposed to be between any cars. You're supposed to be against that curb line, okay?
No.
Okay, I don't think that you're understanding what I'm saying here, okay?
I understand. I told you, the car, the front of her can hurt to the beginning, and she didn't turn.
Whenever you make a U-turn,
I didn't make a U-turn.
sorry. Let me clarify, okay?
Yeah.
Whenever you enter a little intersection thing like that, you are not allowed to go side by side next to a car,
Because
okay?
if-
You have to go behind vehicles.
Hey, you are the police.
Yes.
So you know
Okay.
how many cars?
We are done, sir? No. We're done arguing about this, okay? We are not one.
Body cam footage later contradicted the initial police report, revealing the man had been compliant but overwhelmed. He sustained injuries during the takedown and spent 2 weeks in the hospital recovering, prompting widespread public outcry over the officer's actions.
If you don't sign this, you go to jail. For that area, that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to leave any space at all. You're not supposed to leave any space at all.
You see that two car?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
I am the
The
top
way
car.
where
I'm the
your
top
vehicle
car.
was located, your
Top
vehicle
car.
was not like that.
Sit down.
No.
You sit down. Get on the ground.
No. See, sir. No. Cho anh ép lần. Anh đánh lại.
You see that two car?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
I am the top
The way
car.
where
I'm the
your
top
vehicle
car.
was located, your
Top
vehicle
car.
was not like that.
Sit down.
No.
You sit down. Get on the ground.
No. See.
The incident has reignited concerns about racial bias, excessive force, and the treatment of non-English speaking or elderly individuals during police encounters. Advocates are now calling for improved officer training and cultural competency and greater accountability in use of force decisions. In 2024, Arkansas State Trooper Mike Lynn was monitoring traffic on US 67 when he received a radio alert about a high-speed pursuit approaching. The suspect, driving a red Dodge Ram 1500 and wanted on theft charges, sped past at high speed, prompting Trooper Lynn to activate his lights and join the chase. The driver operated the vehicle recklessly, weaving through traffic and even managing to evade an initial pit maneuver, an uncommon outcome. Whether due to luck or skill, he kept officers at a distance for several miles, increasing the danger to everyone on the roadway. As traffic thickened ahead, the suspect's speed dropped, giving Trooper Lynn a critical opportunity. He executed a precise pit maneuver, causing the truck to lose control and crash, effectively ending the pursuit before the situation could escalate further. Chasing a stolen vehicle often forces officers into decisive action like a pit maneuver. While effective, it carries risk, highlighting how criminal choices escalate danger and leave law enforcement with limited but necessary options to protect the public.
Put your fucking hands up! Climb out the fucking window! Got one to go. Climb out the fucking window now! Get the fuck out! Climb out of this fucking window right now! I think I'm coming!
Officers quickly secured the scene and ordered the suspect out. A search revealed bags of a white crystalline substance both near the wreck and in his pocket. While identities and charges remain pending, they are expected to include felony fleeing and drug possession. The incident underscores how reckless decisions can endanger lives, while swift, controlled police action helps prevent greater harm. Denver, Colorado, West Cedar Avenue. Police were called to a domestic violence incident where a man allegedly pushed his wife from a wheelchair and threatened his teenage son. When officers arrived, they encountered 36-year-old Brandon Cole acting erratically near a parked vehicle.
Stop! Stop!
Let's go! Fuck that! Let's go! Oh, fuck that!
32 degrees, got a knife.
Hey, Brandon, look at me! Stop! Hey! Brandon! Move! Stop! Don't!
Stop!
Don't! Shots fired. Starting to ambulance.
An officer attempted to subdue Cole with a taser, but it failed. As Cole advanced toward a second officer and ignored repeated commands to stop, he was shot at close range. Officers immediately began rendering aid until paramedics arrived.
Do not! Let's go! Let's go!
32 starts on car from 10.
Go!
Listen to what I'm saying, Brandon.
Oh, fuck that! Oh, fuck you!
Listen to what I'm saying, Brandon.
Brandon! Stop!
Oh.
This tragic encounter underscores how quickly some situations escalate, leaving officers with only seconds to react and no time to de-escalate.
When a suspect poses an immediate threat and leaves officers no viable alternative, the decision to discharge a weapon becomes unavoidable. A split-second choice made not out of aggression, but out of necessity to protect lives.
On May 10, 2024, in Florida, an officer stopped a vehicle after it ran multiple red lights during a storm-related power outage. Even with malfunctioning signals, the driver failed to follow traffic rules and hesitated when asked for identification, raising immediate suspicion.
You are going to jail today.
Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. I'm gonna pop it. All right, cool. That's cool, bro.
We'll give you a chance, Tatiana. Come on.
All right. For real, don't touch me,
Hey,
bro.
no, you're good. At some point, we're gonna have to, because you're gonna have to be handcuffed. But you gotta come on out, okay?
Okay, they said she got a 1-hour arrest and
Tatiana, step out of the car.
what she wanna know what's the warrant for.
That's fine. We'll explain to that in just a moment, but you gotta get out of the car.
But you're not gonna prove me no cup.
Tatiana, but you do have to get out. Come on in.
Bro, don't touch, bro. Come on, chill out, bro.
You need to come out.
All right.
Get back, give us a second. We're fine. We're fine. Hey, come on, let go. Come on.
Bro, come on. I'm not doing nothing, bro. Come on.
Let me see your hands. Put your hands up.
Put your hands up. They can hide the car.
Y'all got me so.
Put your hands up. I gave you the opportunity. You didn't want to come out.
Y'all got me so right now. On my grandma, y'all got me so right now. Cause
I told you I did not want to do that in front of the kid.
talk to a bitch ass.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll towards me.
All three of y'all big ass
10,
mother.
15.
That's a big ass motherfucker. What y'all pulling me out the car like that for?
While checking her information, the officer discovered an active warrant for drug possession and disorderly conduct. The situation escalated when the driver refused to exit the vehicle despite repeated commands. Her resistance forced the officer to take stronger action, and she was eventually removed from the car and taken into custody without further incident.
Supposed to protect and serve.
To happen, but I told her I do not want to do that in front of the kids.
This case highlights a simple truth. Avoiding responsibility only makes situations worse. Cooperation could have reduced tension and risk. Instead, resistance led to escalation and additional consequences. In high-stress encounters, calm decisions matter, and lawful compliance remains the safest choice for everyone involved. On February 4th, 2023, around 3:15 a.m., an FHP trooper observed two men near pickup trucks at milepost 279 on I-75, suspected of attempting theft. When noticed, they fled northbound in one truck, prompting an immediate pursuit as the situation escalated rapidly. During the chase, the suspects fired multiple gunshots from the moving vehicle, with at least one round striking a tanker truck, creating extreme danger. Despite the threat, the trooper maintained visual contact, coordinated with dispatch, and ensured other units and motorists were alerted. The pursuit continued along I-75, with the suspects driving recklessly at high speed while armed. This incident highlights the severe risks posed by fleeing suspects, especially when weapons are involved, and underscores the importance of coordinated law enforcement response to protect both officers and the public. Car theft combined with reckless driving often leads to serious crashes and innocent victims. Quick gain turns into lasting consequences, reminding us that crime behind the wheel puts countless lives at risk. On April 1st, 2021, around 10:12 a.m., Deputy Sean McGuigan observed a gold Chevy Suburban run a stop sign near I-75 in Macanopy. The vehicle struck a curb, entered oncoming traffic, and prompted a pursuit as emergency lights and sirens were activated.
"50 miles an hour. Heading toward Marion County, he's flipping me off.
Can we notify Marion? 1031, let's take a one game. What's your speed?
We're at 30. I'm pitting. Road's somewhat wet.
The suspect drove recklessly along County Road 234 and US 441, reaching speeds near 100 miles per hour through a construction zone. He briefly drove in the wrong lanes and even made aggressive gestures, showing clear disregard for safety and law enforcement.
I paid him, he ran me, he's running back northbound. We're coming through the intersection, and it's trying to make another loop to go ahead towards Center.
Multiple pit attempts and stop sticks initially failed, as the driver continued fleeing and even rammed the deputy's vehicle several times. Additional units joined, coordinating efforts to bring the dangerous situation under control. The pursuit ended when a final pit maneuver stopped the vehicle and the suspect was arrested. Already on probation, he now faces serious charges. The case highlights how reckless behavior escalates risks, while coordinated police action is crucial to protect lives. In the early hours of December 10, 2020, Excelsior Springs police captured a tense high-speed pursuit involving a stolen vehicle linked to a residential assault. When officers attempted to stop, the intoxicated driver fled immediately, driving recklessly through residential streets and placing nearby motorists and pedestrians in serious danger.
Copy 906. Request permission to continue pursuit outside city. We're going Y Highway northbound. She's almost struck multiple vehicles. Pass for reach com.
Sorry, Chargers, she just struck my vehicle. We'll continue pursuit.
Throughout the chase, the suspect's behavior became increasingly aggressive and unpredictable. He swerved across lanes, made sudden stops, drove head-on toward other vehicles, and even rammed the pursuing patrol car multiple times. These actions forced other drivers to react quickly, escalating the risk and urgency for officers to bring the situation under control before tragedy occurred.
She's backing up again.
Not southbound, Cherokee Drive, approaching County.
To end the threat, Sergeant Corps executed a precise pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to lose control. However, the suspect attempted to continue the attack, nearly striking the officer before fleeing on foot. Officers ultimately apprehended him safely. This incident highlights how impaired driving and violent resistance can quickly spiral out of control, while disciplined police tactics and coordination remain essential to protecting lives. Driving a stolen vehicle after a violent act while intoxicated shows extreme disregard for life. Fleeing only escalates danger, proving that poor decisions often compound into far more serious consequences. On April 20th, 2021, around 3:46 p.m., an officer patrolling near Whitworth Church Loop on GA 92 observed a silver Nissan Murano driving recklessly, improperly passing vehicles, crossing lane markings, and entering oncoming traffic. The driver nearly caused a collision before briefly stopping on a private drive. When approached, he was asked to move to a safer location, appearing momentarily compliant. As the officer returned to the patrol car, the driver suddenly accelerated at high speed. Realizing it was an intentional attempt to flee, the officer initiated a pursuit. The suspect reached speeds exceeding 110 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone, swerving dangerously and placing other motorists at serious risk. The situation escalated quickly, requiring careful judgment to prevent further harm. Near Homestead Drive, before a busy intersection, the officer executed a controlled PIT maneuver, safely forcing the vehicle onto the shoulder. The suspect, identified as Jaden Mickey Hamilton, surrendered without resistance. He admitted fleeing due to having no valid driver's license. The incident highlights how fear-driven decisions can escalate danger, while professional, timely police action is essential to protect public safety. On December 27, 2021, an officer monitoring traffic on I-75 in Bibb County observed a Ford Ranger traveling 90 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone. When the officer attempted to stop, the driver slowed briefly but refused to comply, signaling the start of a dangerous situation.
Stepping off the side.
The suspect continued fleeing, passing vehicles and attempting to exit before being forced back onto the interstate. As the pursuit escalated, the officer made the decision to end it with a pit maneuver. The impact caused the truck to spin, overturn multiple times, and come to rest down an embankment.
Stepping off the side. He's in there.
The driver, identified as Joseph Silas, was safely extracted and admitted to drinking. He was arrested for DUI and related charges after medical evaluation. This incident highlights how impaired driving and fleeing only increase risk, while decisive and controlled police action can prevent even greater harm. On January 30th, 2019, Arkansas Highway Police Lieutenant Tim Gushing initiated a high-speed pursuit of a stolen 2004 white Acura on I-540. The vehicle was driven by Brittany Putt, who was wanted in connection with multiple offenses. Corporal Michael Bowman joined the chase after breaking away from a nearby traffic stop. Putt drove dangerously, reaching speeds of 90 to 120 miles per hour, weaving through traffic, and using the shoulder to pass vehicles. Despite blowing a rear tire, Putt continued westbound on I-40 and onto Dora Road, recklessly crossing into oncoming lanes. The pursuit eventually crossed into Oklahoma along Highway 64D, where Bowman executed a successful PIT maneuver in a clear traffic area. The Acura spun off the road, rolled over, and crashed into a tree. Putt was extracted from the wreck and transported by ambulance to Baptist Health in Fort Smith. Authorities later confirmed the car had been reported stolen out of Fort Smith.
Fort Smith, we got her. We got her. We're going 15 right now.
10-15, you're 10-20.
We're down here in the bottoms, about a mile from the state line. Go ahead and send an ambulance so we can have her checked out.
10-4.
You got her? Somebody else in the car?
I don't think anybody's else in the car.
I didn't see anybody else in the car.
Tell me there's not a kid in there.
On February 5th, Corporal Bowman visited Putt in the hospital and served her with multiple warrants, including theft, felony fleeing, driving on a suspended license, and probation violation. After signing the paperwork, she was released on her own recognizance.